Right, guys, can you come? Right, I want you to come around this area here. Don't know, you tell me. You're going to look around this crime scene here, guys. You're going to tell me what's happening. Quickly. Come on, guys. Right, note down everything you can see. Move along so that people can see.
Yeah.
Yeah? Quickly. Right, have a quick look, guys. What do you think happened?
Some bad crime scene.
Right, let's start off with Burhan, what do you think happened?
Crime scene.
Okay, elaborate.
Someone tried to burgle something.
Okay, Regine, what evidence can we see?
There's a glove on the floor.
Nice and loud.
There's a glove on the floor and a jumper.
Right, fantastic. Glove and jumper. Let's have Rachel. What else can you see?
There's blood all over the floor.
There's what?
Blood.
There's blood. There's loads of blood everywhere. Louis, what else?
There's footprints.
Footprints. Okay, there's footprints at the bottom. Elise.
There's a shoe there.
Some?
There's a shoe there and it's got loads of like footprints.
Okay. And Simon.
There's a lot of things that have been broken and tipped over, which suggests that there was probably some sort of struggle or fight.
Good, I like that. We're now getting a scenario together, yeah?
Fingerprints.
Fingerprints, well done. Can you see the fingerprints outside? One thing you guys haven't noticed yet.
What's that flower? There's clothes.
What's that?
Flower.
Not flour, it is...
Talcum.
Not talcum powder, it's chemical powder, but notice that we've got chemical powder at the side. Right, quickly take everything in.
Drugs.
Maybe. Could be drugs, who knows?
Cocaine.
All right, calm down. No, but it could be. Who knows? We want to find out. Right, take a seat. I like when Dean goes cocaine. Sit there.
I just sit there.
Okay, AP. Right, don't touch anything on the table yet. Let's make a start quickly. Dominica, just sit next to Bithuran. Right, I need everyone facing the front. Fantastic. Right, let's make a start. You guys have entered a crime scene. A burglary took place in my classroom last night. There's loads of broken glass. Some people were saying blood. Some people were saying powder. Some people were saying cocaine. We had fingerprints. So your task is today, you guys are going to be a forensics team. Look at the tasks on the board. I want one person to volunteer. What do we need to do to get a level 5? Any ideas? Amakri.
We need to find out and tell what happened in the crime scene.
Okay, so for level 5, you need to find out what happens in the crime scene. What's another word for predict? Because I don't know what it means. Rajiv, what does predict mean?
Like something that you think.
Okay, another word you think or? Huma?
Predicts when you guess something.
Right, good, you're going to guess. So to get level 5, you're going to guess and explain what we're going to do with this evidence. Jamie Kay, what do you think we're going to do for level 6?
You look at all the different results that you get from where you're identifying what happened in the murder.
Yeah?
And give the answer what you think happened.
Right, fantastic. You're going to take in these results and you're going to actually find out what do these results mean. Right, those who want to get the level 7... Elise, what do you think is going to happen? Elisa, sorry.
We got to decide whether the tests were fair and sort of analyse, conclude them
can we imagine you explain this to a 5-year-old? Like, what do we mean by conclude and, elaborate?
You need to sum up what happened, like fair test, whether it was like fair and stuff, and whether the resources and the answers are fair. Like,
Good, I like that. And I like the word you said, we're going to sum up all the results and we're going to see whether tests are good or bad. What I want you to do is you're going to pick what level you want to work towards, write the level down. Yeah? Pick what level you want to work towards and write it down. Yeah. Of course you can. Where's your book?
Oh, it's in my bag and I lost my bag.
Okay. Mr. Regine, where's your book? Who else needs paper quickly?
Thank you.
Nathan, you can't write, can you? All right, think in your head what level, because you're going to describe to me later on which one you want. Right, so whichever level you want to work towards by the end of this lesson, write it down. And on top of that, AP, just one sentence. Explain to me how you're going to do that. So you're going to identify what level you want and just explain to me, because we had loads of feedback from everyone, how you're going to achieve that level. You're going to tell me how you're going to get that level. Jodie Ann, sit there, yeah? Nicola, grab a pen. Do some writing. Nice and big. Right, I'll give you about another minute and we move on, you right? Write down the level that you want to get. Good. Bags off, please. Once you've done that, pens down, face the front. Good, Stephen. Okay, let's crack on. We've got our forensics team. We're going to get our evidence, and I think the main thing we want to do is what we're going to do with this evidence. Israt, what are we going to do with this evidence?
Use it to find out what happened.
Okay, what do you think we need to do as chemists? What do we need to do with these results?
Experiment.
Yeah? Right, good, well done. Say it nice and loud.
Experiment.
Experiments. You want to start doing the experiments. Now, before we do that, Nicola's going to pick some people. Can you just give her feedback as to everything we found on the crime scene? So, go ahead.
Broken glass.
Right, broken glass. What would be good, guys, write this down. Use your textbook as a notebook. Write down as much information as you can.
Blood.
Good.
Fingerprint.
Say the name, sorry. Number 3.
Shoes.
Shoes. You're the teacher.
There was a jumper.
Jumper. One more thing, actually, can we ask Mr. Regine, since he said it nice and loud, what he thought it was?
Cocaine.
Right, can we say another word for cocaine? Because it may not be cocaine.
Drugs.
Okay, describe what it looks like.
Powder.
Powder, okay, white powder. Thank you. Fantastic, well done. Okay, before we start, we need to listen to a crime report. You are going to 8P, listen to a crime report. Now, police last night took in 5 people they think may be the burglar, okay? We've got Mr. Wilkes, Miss Border, Mr. Smith, Mr. Bassi, or Mr. Anjorin. You are going to listen to this police report, and remember, you guys are detectives. You need to find out who the burglar is. Write down as much information as possible. Ready? Lewis?
Last night at 2100 hours, a burglary took place in Miss Abbasi's science room. It was reported that a loud noise was detected by the local caretaker, Mr. Brown. When he arrived, the burglar had already left the scene, causing significant damage to the science classroom. At the crime scene, detectives found broken glass, blood stains, a broken Bunsen burner and a pen which had fingerprints on it. The pen was damaged, but it was later found that the ink was made up of a mixture of different colours: lilac, orange, brown, deep purple, royal blue and sky blue. Most importantly, the burglar left a trail of white powder behind. It hasn't been identified what the powder is, but local residents did notice last night that mysterious lilac flames were coming out of the windows. 5 people have been taken in for questioning. Mr. Wilkes, who had a blue pen and powder A. Miss Borgia, who had a black pen and powder B. Mr. Smith had a red pen and powder C. Miss Abbasi had a brown pen and powder D. Miss Danjorin had a yellow pen and powder E. Police have managed to gather as much evidence as possible. It's now down to you, the forensic team, to identify who the main culprit is.
Right, so that crime report, guys, was done last night. You know, slight crackling there was done late at night. The microphone wasn't working too well, but, you know, straight away the policeman had to get this report done so then you guys can find out who the burglar is. Just some feedback from you guys before we start the experiments. 3 main things that are kept on going over and over again. Rachel, he said something about a pen.
The pen had different types of colouring.
Right, fantastic. What?
Blue,
Right, we had blue,
black,
black,
red,
red,
yellow,
yellow.
and brown.
Okay, and brown, fantastic. Right, my pen's running out. Something about a powder. Let's ask someone back table. Deal.
There was a powder which could have been anything like to drugs to a chemical.
Okay. Anyone wants to add something else about the powder? Because I heard something specific. Dominica? Something that the neighbours saw, the local residents.
Talcum powder?
Not quite. Brandon? Say that again?
Lilac flame.
Well done. Lilac flame. Key things we need to know. Lilac. You can spell lilac.
Lilac.
You sure?
There's no two.
Right, one person can spell lilac, so Mr. Bassett can't remember. Yep. Yeah. Lilac. Well done, lilac. I knew that, but I was just testing you. Right, and fingerprints, okay? So, I don't need to tell you, you're going to tell me straight away. I reckon we can do some tests on that. Amapreet. No, sorry, not Amapreet. Let's ask Zach, because you're a bit quiet today. Pen, loads of colours. Think of one test that comes to your mind.
Chromatography.
You star, well done. Chromatography, we could do that. Powder, lilac powder. Any ideas? Let's ask Simon. What do you think we can do with this powder? Any ideas? Pick someone to help you out. Technician.
Brandon?
They know which one I'm talking about.
Miss, can you repeat the question?
Right, sorry. What can we do with the powder? What test do you think we can do? Oh, say it nice and loud.
Burn it.
Right, good. We're going to burn the powder. That's what we're going to do. If Brandon said we're going to burn it, we're going to burn it. Chromatography, burning. Final thing, fingerprints. What could we use to look at fingerprints? Paige.
I don't know.
Right. Isha, what are we going to use for the fingerprints?
Microscope.
Fantastic, well done, microscope. Right, before we start, we have to be very organised. Remember, we are doing quite a lot of experiments. You are acting as a team, Year 8. And we've only got about 20 minutes to get this done. Now, you guys told me we are going to use microscopes, we're going to start burning, we're going to burn powder, and what was the other thing Zach said? Chromatography, well done. First thing I want you to do is, as a group, you are going to find out who's going to carry out the test. Whoever does the flame test has to be near the window. So all my flame test people, you are facing this side near the window. The laptop is going to be on this side. I want it to be opposite ends. Why? Right, health and safety, thank you. What do you use laptops for, Louis? Could be research or...
Results.
Right, good, you're going to type out results. So I'm going to give you literally 1 minute. As a team, decide who's going to do each of those bullet points. Go.